game over. Grab your shoulder pads and your helmet. Let's get this work. Hustle and motivate.
You keep dancing with the devil. One day it's gonna follow you home.
TMZ obtained some surveillance footage of the incident, which happened late last month.
Let's highlight that. He moves around, he gets away from her. She comes up close on him, pushes him. He moves away, she up in his face. It's just simple as 1, 2, 3. She throws headphones at him.
I assault him. I didn't do anything wrong, but the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation, I'm gonna comply.
That's the thing right there that fucking blew me away. He's the man in this situation. Like, we didn't just see what the fuck you did. But hey, I digress. Let's continue.
I'm not gonna argue with you at all. But you have me on camera, but at the same time, what he has on camera, I have my phone, show something different. So if I need to show that, I will.
So Sha'Carri Richardson didn't just get suspended, she got erased from Team USA in a single email. No warning, no sympathy, just, you're done. And the reason? A leaked, uncut video that shows exactly what happened with her boyfriend at the airport, and why the league says this is the final straw. But now people are wondering, who is lying, Sha'Carri or her boyfriend Christian? So, as y'all know, Sha'Carri Richardson recently got arrested for allegedly putting her hands on her boyfriend while they were trying to catch a flight at the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Now, she probably thought the whole thing would just blow over after the media attention died down. But boy, was she wrong, because she just got the shock of her life, getting kicked off Team USA. And this time, it's not just a slap on the wrist. It's a full-blown cancellation, one that could ruin everything she has ever worked for in her life. Sha'Carri got the news through her agent, who simply forwarded the email from the USATF saying she was being granted an indefinite leave. In track and field terms, that's as good as getting a sack letter. No athlete comes back from an indefinite leave to the same career they had before. What really made it hit home for her wasn't the email itself, it was the tone of it. Director, no sympathy, no fluff. Just straight up, you're hereby placed on a leave to take effect immediately. For Sha'Carri, that hit home. It wasn't just that she was being told to sit at home until the media frenzy died down. It was that the league had had enough of her, and they were making it clear that this was the final straw. But here's the thing, this recent airport arrest, it wasn't Sha'Carri's first time playing too close to the edge. She has a long list of prior transgressions that nearly cost her her career, and looking back, it seems almost inevitable that she would end up getting kicked out for good. As y'all probably know, this isn't Sha'Carri's first rodeo with the league's disciplinary committee. Back in 2020, she got suspended from the Tokyo Olympics after testing positive for THC metabolites, a telltale sign of cannabis use. Next thing she knew, she was getting an email from the US Anti-Doping Agency telling her she had to submit to a counseling program. But it didn't end there. She was also slammed with a 1-month suspension, resulting in her missing Olympic 100 meters. And just when she thought the worst was over, she realized she had also been kicked out of the women's 4 by 100 relay. At the time, there was uproar over the severity of the punishment Sha'Carri was given, especially because compared to other drugs, cannabis is pretty mild. It's been legalized almost everywhere. However, the organization made it clear that
that guy right there, that brother right there, he's the one. Like, nah, she gonna be held accountable, she done. See, this is what happens. When you play foolish games, you win foolish prizes. We not holding no expenses. Sha'Carri fucked up. She knew what she did was wrong. Then on top of that, she gave that punk ass apology. Sounded like a damn halftime speech from Any Given Sunday. Stop it. Let this be a lesson. Fuck a lesson. This is a warning. A large number of women, they do shit to men. You will be held accountable. You will get dealt with.
punishment was very much justified because Sha'Carri's behavior was indicative of something even deeper. There had already been complaints from teammates about her behavior in training. Coaches had issues with her lack of respect for authority. Things like that aren't just one-off issues. They paint a pattern. So it explains why none of her teammates in the women's category have jumped to her defense since this saga started.
Fuck that. Hell yeah. You know this. Nobody else said nothing. No one came to her defense. No one gave a written statement. No one went to TMZ. No one sent an email. They know. They know how she is. Now, other people on the outside, they don't know. Y'all asses know now. If you follow foolishness, what's that say about you, Ray? What's that say about your character?
Statements, not even a tweet or an IG story, just silence. And that silence, it says everything you need to know about how they feel. But here's the real question. Why has nobody ever exposed Sha'Carri before now? How did she manage to fool everybody into covering up for her? See, this is where it gets interesting. Sha'Carri's arrest was only the beginning of what turned out to be a very weird story. The first thing that tipped fans off that there was something weird going on, there was the fact that just a few days after the arrest, Sha'Carri's boyfriend Christian Coleman came out in her defense, saying she didn't need to be arrested for
What I want to say, and I say this a lot on my platform, body language, facial micros tells the whole story.
For those who don't know, the whole reason she got arrested in the first place was that she was caught getting physical with him in public. So the fact that the same boyfriend was coming out to support her just days after the arrest, that sent red flags flying sky high. In the video, you can clearly see Christian went on about how Sha'Carri wasn't really at fault. It was just a bad situation they found themselves in. Coming from the victim in this scenario, that's bad enough, but it's his body language that really gave it away. He's fidgety, eyes are shifty, he seems uncomfortable about the questions, and
his ass was mad, his ass was upset, and he knew. He knew too. He knew what was going to happen. But see, I want to highlight this area right here, because this is where a large number of Sha'Carri fans, which modern feminists, came after him. What the fuck did he do? He did what he was supposed to do. See, as a professional athlete, once again, you have to know how to move. You got to know how to talk. You got to know how to communicate. You can't just go off the grid and get all ghettofied and say what you want to say. They will lead you out of pocket. You have to be able to say certain things, but still be cordial and respectful. Because in a public eyesight, they looking at you, they watching, they listening. Sha'Carri, you was a motherfucking fool.
I feel like it was just a sucky situation all around. Like, I don't feel as if like she should have been arrested. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you know, people have discussions and emotions and stuff like that. And she has like things that she need to work on for herself, of course. And so do I, so do you, like everybody. And I'm the type of guy, like, I'm in the business of just like extending grace and mercy and love. And I feel as if like I don't try to look at obstacles either. Like, I just look at like.
But I give him credit though. He didn't bash her. He didn't say anything bad about her. So that's a good thing on his end.
The moment the video hit Twitter, it exploded. People started pointing out just how shady the whole thing looked. This user put it best. I think this is a great example of a DV victim defending and justifying his abuser's behavior. DV should never be tolerated in any circumstances. Now, what makes this even more interesting is
I have to agree. No man should ever put his hands on a woman. No woman should ever put her hands on a man. Oftentimes, we hear so much about women putting their hands on men, but the men get in trouble for it. Or the woman that does it is the aggressor, gets a slap on the wrist. Women need to be held accountable for their behavior, for their actions. Fuck you thought.
Is that at this point, there were still many people defending Sha'Carri and even blaming Christian somehow. However, all those defenses flew out of the window the moment this next video dropped, because it confirmed what everybody feared, but only few were able to say out loud. But before we get into that,
fuck that, I'm gonna say it out loud. Modern, feminist, 99-cent, my bucket motherfucking pirates. Spider monkeys. Moon crooked.
to remember that Sha'Carri had lied about her role in the whole altercation to begin with. At first, she acted like the whole thing was just a big misunderstanding, like it was just a regular boyfriend-girlfriend dispute that got too heated. But that was when the only thing people had to go on was a short clip from the moment when she arrested. It all started to make a little more sense when police released the full 15-minute video of the arrest, and it shows exactly how it all went down. For starters, you can immediately tell that Sha'Carri was super heated during the argument. At first, she acted all pleasant and like there was nothing wrong.
Yes, I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID.
We know who the fuck you are. Why the fuck you need to say that? You do know authorities have already looked at the footage. And it wasn't until the supervisor came and was like, yeah, you're done.
Yeah, but I would definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. I need to get my stuff out of his bag.
Are you guys on the same flight, or?
We are later on in the day.
Is it me or her fucking voice is annoying? She has like that voice like I'm about to go snitch on your ass right now. I'm gonna do something and I'm gonna blame you for it. I'm gonna play the victim and I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna stomp and I'm gonna stomp my feet and I'm gonna clap my hands and I'm gonna twist my neck and I'm gonna move my fingers. Just shutting the fuck up and let them put the cuffs on you and take you away.
But the moment she realized she was going to get arrested, she switched up fast. And you can see it all in this clip. She went from smiling to the cops to calling Christian names. She called him a coward, ordered him to tell the police that she didn't do anything, and even claimed that she didn't do anything wrong.
Yes, I do. My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I do have my ID. Yeah, but I would definitely leave him alone. There's nothing that I want to do with him anymore. Like I said, it was a relationship thing. So this is the position that Christian told me to put me into, okay? Because he's a coward. And I don't want anything to do with him.
That shit right there, like I did in my last video, they didn't need to hear all of that shit. See, that's just ghetto shit right there. That's just as bad as these damn waterhead ass girls out, while modern feminist women, mop bucket pirates out here, going on social media, behaving the way they behaving and moving the way that they moving. She's right along with their asses. As a professional athlete, you have to carry yourself in a professional manner. People are watching you. The streets is listening. The eyes in the sky are watching.
My name is Sha'Carri Richardson. I have no problem with letting you know who I am. Having put my hands on him. We had an argument.
Shut the fuck up.
I will be honest about that. An argument, and that's pretty much it. The argument pretty much, he's a liar. He lied about a couple things that's personally, just in a relationship. I pretty much officers can understand what a relationship is about, but he lied. He's a liar.
Are you dumb bitch?
And that was something that I kind of just grasped, and emotionally, I'm just like, bet you do your.
Nah, motherfucker, you a liar. Where's your father? Where's your father?
He chose to make it more about the police and things of that nature that shows that he made a choice. So I just want to be more professional and just come professionally and let you guys know, like, hey, relationship thing, have no problem.
He made a choice by moving away from you. Authorities made a choice by arresting your ass. You don't have no choice in the matter.
I'm walking up to you guys, so I'm not hiding. Right. Mm-hmm.
Was there any type of physical assault?
No, I didn't touch him. He didn't touch me. I will be honest. No, I haven't hit him with anything.
As if that wasn't bad enough, Sha'Carri went full victim mode and claimed that Christian hit her first. And get this, she said he should be the one to get arrested. Why? Well, he's the man. Never mind that she was the one putting her hands on him.
Christian, are you serious right now? Christian.
State, he doesn't get a say.
But I understand. We were arguing. But I understand entirely. We were arguing. Okay, I'm not gonna resist. But I'm telling you that we was arguing. I didn't assault him. I didn't do anything wrong. But the fact that you guys are doing this to me and he's the man in this situation.
Wait, what the fuck?
When I look at Jonathan Majors, when I look at a few other individuals that have gotten in so much trouble behind a modern women's bullshit, because a woman of good character does not move that way. But a modern feminist 99-cent mop bucket pirate does, because I'm tired of hearing and seeing good men, especially good black men, get fucked over, get taken advantage of, because they are doing the right thing by not putting paws on a woman. Because I'm going to tell you, if that shit had been me, or the shit I went through with my ex, trust me, I would have picked her ass up and threw her somewhere, and wherever she fell is wherever she fell. Hey, I don't control that. But sometimes we have to catch ourselves. I wouldn't really do nothing to her. I just wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire. From a woman that is toxic, that is a damn narcissist. And that's what Sha'Carri is. She wears her trauma, she wears her childhood trauma on her face. If you look through her, you can see it clear as day.
But Christian, thank you, Christian.
Don't talk to her right now.
Okay, I won't. Thank you so much, officer. They are arresting me right now, Christian. Sissy, they're arresting me right now. Am I gonna go actually to jail right now?
You actually go to jail.
Wait, but right now,
Yes, it's a physical
I didn't. Can he tell you that I didn't do nothing to him?
We have it on
Christian, are you serious right now?
Alright.
Christian, I'm never gonna jail because of you right now.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
She said, I'm going to go to jail because of you right now. Like I said, DV is wrong. Okay, we may speak out and vent because we're either angry or we're hurt. We have a right to release. We have a right to vent.
You know what? Okay. I will never fucking shoot again.
Fast forward a few days, and TMZ finally got a hold of the CCTV footage that showed the supposed fight between Sha'Carri and Christian. And finally, everything started adding up. Sha'Carri's panic when she realized she was going to jail, the defensiveness, everything. It had guilty written all over it. Because from this TMZ clip, you can see clear as day how Sha'Carri shoved her boyfriend, put her hands on him, and got all up in his personal space. And Christian, he didn't even lift a finger the entire time. If anything, it seemed like he was trying to get away from her. But the more he tried to escape, the more aggressive she got.
And I applaud him for that. I commend him for that. He did the right thing. And, you know, when... Okay.
This video didn't just paint Sha'Carri as a liar, it also exposed her manipulative behavior. Because if the whole thing wasn't caught on tape, she would have gotten away with trying to paint Christian as the aggressor. She didn't hesitate to throw him under the bus when she was getting arrested. And when her lies finally got exposed, silence from her supporters. It was like they knew that there was nowhere left for them to hide because the—
No, fuck that. Where's that? I need that. I need that energy. I need that same energy. That same energy that y'all came with, sitting there bashing that man, sitting there bashing Christian. Where's that shit at now? Where's that same energy at now? Calling him a punk, calling him sassy. Where's that same energy at now? He must have did something to make her react the way she did. No, right is right and wrong is wrong. Especially you in an airport of all places, for real. My nigga.
The only thing left for Sha'Carri to do was come out, own up, and face the consequences of her actions. And when she finally decided to put out a statement, it wasn't at all what fans were expecting. In fact, it only made things look worse for her. Sha'Carri's apology video went viral the moment it hit the internet. But it wasn't because of what she said, it was because of how she said it. In the clip, Sha'Carri talked about taking accountability.
Again, pay attention. Facial micros, body language.
Doing a lot of self-reflection, trying to get forgiveness from the people she hurt, especially her boyfriend. But while her mouth was saying one thing, her body was saying a whole different thing. Fans who watched the clip believed Sha'Carri was just reading an apology written by someone on her PR team. You see her smiling, acting like she's just doing a story time on IG Live, rather than responding to something as serious as DV. I mean, it's hard not to come to the same conclusion after watching this section of the video.
So it's Sha'Carri, and more than anything,
no shit, Sherlock.
Definitely a lot of self-reflection, a lot of understanding of not only putting myself in a compromised situation with somebody that I have a deep care and appreciation for.
Either she reading a script or it's chat GPT AI.
Or as well as something that holding myself accountable. I see myself, I'm taking this time to not only see myself, but get myself a certain level of help that overall is going to reflect who I truly am in my heart and my spirit, and not allowing this moment.
But that's not all. Sha'Carri didn't just stop at the video. She added a little IG story addressed specifically to her boyfriend, Christian. She said, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but..."
Didn't I tell you? Past trauma and pain? You see that shit on her face? How she moves?
give it. Then she added, I love him, and to him, I can't apologize enough. My apologies should be just as loud as my actions. Honestly, louder. To Christian, I love you, and I am so sorry. But just like the earlier apology video, fans weren't buying what they called the fake remorse. It seemed too clean, too rehearsed, almost like she was just doing all that to get the media off her back. There comes a point, she already had a bad attitude, got caught with now you assaulting a man in public. Time to pack her up. If it was the other way around, Christian would lose everything. Another person straight up tagged Sha'Carri's sponsors, asking them to cut her off. I don't like her apology at all. She doesn't seem sincere, and she's smiling way too much. Nike, Sprite, and Hyperis hold her accountable and terminate her brand deals.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Speaking of sponsors, the silence from them is deafening. Sha'Carri had multiple lucrative brand deals before this mess, and now, insiders say she might be on the verge of losing them all. Big brands like Nike don't play about their image. They're quick to drop athletes who don't maintain that family-friendly spick and span appearance. And Sha'Carri, she just might have crossed the line this time.
Subscribe, like, comment, and share. Men, keep your hands to yourself. Ladies, keep your hands to yourself. Live your best life and enjoy the fruits of your labor.
In the meantime, new contracts have been shelved indefinitely.
Did you wash your ass today?